Hiya, I'm Shaggy. I'm Philaletea. The Shaggy is in reference to Shaggy Dog storytelling, and Philaletea means lover of truth in Greek. Mispronunciation, but whatever. That's how I distinguish myself idiosyncratically, is by changing one letter. Like how they changed Jesus to be an idiosyncratic person from his name, Joshua. Jesus is not a real name. Joshua is so common he could get lost in the millions of people who've carried that name. Jesus is effectively calling him Josh. Yeshua to Yesu, it's basically Josh. Josh is actually more like Jos. His father's name's Joseph, and they called him Jos. They did it with Jacob too. James is effectively Jacob. It's the same name, and they just changed effectively one letter. Jacobus to James. Not really one letter, is it? The point is, I don't really do a very good job of describing how miserable my living conditions are. I mostly talk about the human beings that I engage, because the human social environment is an environment, and it's an environment that comes with changeable conditions. The environment of my tent and the ravine around it, largely unchangeable. Very little I can do to control most of this, and there's very little I'm going to do to control most of this. Like, I'm not going to take a machete to this entire ravine so that when I walk through it to get up and out of here, I'm not also dragging my ass through water and or ticks, risking snake bite, etc. I'm not doing that because A, I don't own this land, and B, I'm not trying to despoil the natural beauty of the ravine. But those aren't the only hardships I actually go through. Like, I knew what to anticipate, so I don't bitch about it, because A, I can't control it, and B, I knew to anticipate it. And I already have the skill sets necessary to be stoic through the majority of this suffering because I've experienced it all before. I was a Boy Scout as a child, so summers spent camping with my Army vet father, were normal for me. Sleeping through the misery of a 30-degree midnight until 4 a.m. or whatever, pre-dawn North Carolina summer, the impossible hot, humid conditions until about midnight, and then the impossible cold, humid conditions after that father was never prepared for. No sleeping bag is adequate to that, not in the 90s. And the point was to have inadequate protection. The point was to suffer. The point was the discomfort. So I'm sure there are a lot of you out there who watch my material who just have no idea what to anticipate. Like a guy tells me, oh, it's really cool, it's beautiful, I'd love to live there, or I'd love to visit, but I couldn't stay long. It's kind of what my dad said. It's like, even in the military in Colorado in the winter, we stayed around the heating elements.